Good morning. So this morning, with springtime, I wanted to talk about roots. Roots of trees. And have you ever looked at a tree that had just fallen? And when you see it, it looks pretty healthy. Most of the time. Not all the time. Sometimes. But the top part looks healthy, the branches look healthy, but the part you couldn't see, the roots, were not healthy. The roots helped cause the tree to fall instead of helping it to stand. In Matthew 13:20 through 23, it says, "The seed on the rocky soil represents those who hear the message and immediately receive it with joy. But since they don't have deep roots, they don't last long. They fall away as soon as they have problems or are persecuted for believing God's word. The seed that fell among the thorns represents those who hear God's word, but all too quickly the message is crowded out by the worries of this life and the lure of wealth, so no fruit is produced. The seed that fell on good soil represents those who truly hear and understand God's word and produce a harvest of 30, 60, or even 100 times as much as had been planted." I've been reading a Devo by Joyce Meyer, and she said, "You can spend your entire life dealing with outward symptoms, but the bad fruit will manifest somewhere else if the root is not eliminated." All right, Jeremiah 17:7 through 8 says, "But blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made their hope and confidence. They are like trees planted along a riverbank, with roots that reach deep into the water. Such trees are not bothered by the heat or worried by long months of drought. Their leaves stay green, and they never stop producing fruit." Every time you spend time with God and in His Word, think of it as a fertilizer. Fertilizer to help your roots grow deeper and stronger. As most plants, they don't grow with just sunshine and water. They need to be cared for. They need trimming and pruning. And you need to pull the weeds away from the plants, otherwise the weeds could take over. And it's like that for our own roots to grow. We need to feed and water our own roots so they can grow, so God can help us trim and prune areas of our life that need more of Him. And we need to pull the weeds out in our life before they can distract us from God. And then I have Colossians 2:7. "Let your roots grow down into Him and let your lives be built on Him. Then your faith will grow strong in the truth you are taught, and you will overflow with thankfulness." So good fruit comes from good roots.